What's up, guys? Crypto Wolf here. How you guys doing? In this particular video, I'm going to be sharing my crypto trading strategy with you. I know most people don't share their strategy, and that's because it doesn't work. If your strategy works, you don't have to hide it. You will share it because the market is big enough for everybody. I've been a crypto trader since 2017. This is my 8th year of trading crypto specifically. I think last year I also got into forex trading and all of that, but I've traded only crypto for the past 8 years. So I kind of know my way around it, and I've used different strategies all over the years. And this strategy I'm about to show you is my most effective, and it was developed over a long period of time. Over the course of 8 years, I had to keep modifying until I finally got to this strategy. So I have a strategy for day trading. I also have a strategy for swing trading. So depending on the type of trader that you are, basically I could swing trade. I could also day trade depending on the situation. So the first strategy I want to share is the day trading strategy, and that day trading strategy is simple. It's just a trend that is already in motion, whether an uptrend or a downtrend, and a trend line break, then an RSI divergence. So if you have, you could also incorporate support and resistance. What do I mean by that? If a particular um, crypto is in an uptrend and it hits resistance, and then there is an RSI divergence and a trend line break, believe me, you've gotten a setup made from heaven. That's a match from heaven kind of setup. That's the key. So let me just share. Let me just give an example of how the strategy works. The RSI divergence is an invaluable tool. Okay, this is it. Let me just show you. So if you notice, this has been a trend line. We'll be respecting this trend line, and here is a break in the trend line. This is a break. This is a break. So this was the first dip, but this is actually where it broke out of the trend line to the downside. But before then, this RSI had already printed the divergence. So when you see a divergence printed, that's not the signal yet. You have to wait for a trend line break. So when after you've seen an RSI divergence and then a trend line break, then boom, that's a strategy made from heaven. That's a strategy made from heaven, and it's an over 90% win rate strategy. Why am I sharing it? Well, the market is big enough for everybody. So if you use the strategy and make some money from it, it won't stop me from also making from it too. So that's why I don't mind. So this strategy is a strategy made in heaven, like a made in heaven kind of strategy. You see an RSI printed. This is it. RSI was printed. It printed a bearish divergence, meaning as price went higher, as price printed the higher high, the RSI printed the higher low. So on that happening, this is a 30 minutes time frame. So in case you are a day trader, this is the perfect setup. So on that happening, you needed to wait for a break. So the fact that you saw an RSI divergence here is not the confirmation that you need. It's not a goal to take the trade, maybe take a short position. It's not yet time. A lot of people would just go and take a short position. Yes, it also works. You can also use the RSI alone, but it's not always very effective. You have to combine it with other things. So a break here, and if you are just gotten in here at this point where it broke out of the trend line, boom, even down to this point, you will still be in the trade up till now. And if your leverage is high, you would have made a good amount of money from the trade. You see, I've been using this strategy. I developed this strategy over time. It took so many trial and errors because I was a self-taught trader. I'm still a self-taught trader. So, and it took a lot of time for me to finally arrive at this strategy. A lot of losses, account blown, and many of that. So it's still the same thing even in an uptrend. Let me show you a BTC USD. Um, it works across different time frames, whether it is daily. Let me go for the daily. This is not scripted, so this is not like it's scripted that already had to go and look for the setup before recording this video. No, I'm recording this video in real time, and I'm showing you where the strategy works in real time. I've not prepared anything. I've not looked for it prior to this video. So let's put it again. An RSI divergence indicator. This is the RSI divergence indicator. So now we're seeing uh we're seeing a bullish divergence here. Okay, we could use a shorter time frame for this. We're seeing a bullish divergence. Let me remove all of the drawings. From here to here, we're seeing a bullish divergence. Okay, beautiful. So let's use a trend line. Normally, you should use a parallel channel for your trend lines. So you see, so a break to the upside. This printed a bullish divergence, and this broke to the upside. Immediately it came out, um, came down to this point and just took off to the upside. So if we're to come to a lower time frame so that we look at it very well, you would see that, okay, you see this. So you see a break, because this strategy most times is best when you use a lower time frame for entry, because it helps you to filter out the noise and gives you a clearer um, pattern to draw your trend line, gives you a clearer candlestick structure to draw your trend line. So if you see, this had already printed divergence on the daily, but if you drew your trend line like this, I'm coming to the lower time frame, drawing your trend line like this, a break above this would have showed you that there was a reversal, because you've already seen it on the daily time frame. So, and you see it just went up, down from here, from around 93 up to about 108. That's well over 15%, 16%. See, so this strategy is super super effective. I use it every time. So this is the day trading strategy. You could also see it here. Let me use it here again. You could also see, let's say, okay, here, trend line. Okay, let's, so, and then we use the RSI indicator just to see. You see, these are already printed the bearish divergence, and outside a break outside of this trend line. You'd have been able to take the trade somewhere around here, and you'd have been able to ride it down to this point. And if you're using a high leverage, you definitely would have been able to make a lot out of it. So that's my day trading strategy. But for swing trading, it's kind of different. The strategy is not the same. Part of the problem a lot of traders face is that they use the wrong strategy for a particular style of trading. They're trying to trade, they are trying to be swing traders, but they are using a day trader strategy. Or they are trying to be day traders and they are using a swing trader strategy. It's not the same. The strategies are different. So I don't want this video to be that long. So I'm going to go in depth. I'm just going to rush through the swing trading strategy. So for swing trading strategy, first I want to look at a token that has a lot of upcoming news. That is my first criteria. You already see that the concept is not the same, the structure is not the same. For day trading, this is my strategy: trend line break, RSI divergence, and support and resistance. That's it. Then this, I'm looking for a token with news. So the first thing I do is to go to coinmarketcar.com. So I want to look at tokens with a lot of upcoming news and then check the tokenomics and then check if the token is an accumulation before I can make a decision to buy it. See, the concept is different. So click on Catalyst. You will see you will see all of the news that is coming up. Popular news, Multiverse, which is EGLD, has a USH launch on mainnet coming up in March. Tonecoin has exclusivity deadline. Um, um, Clearpool has ocean launch, but these are not what we need to be concerned about. You have to go to this place called Coin with Potential. Coin with Potential. This is what you have to get to. Then you go to the bottom and click on Show More. We want to be able to select the tokens based on the exchange. This particular platform allows you to do that. What is Coin with Potential? Coin with Potential are actually cryptocurrencies with the most upcoming news. So you want to pick cryptos with the most upcoming news with the right tokenomics and most likely already in accumulation. That's my swing trading strategy. You see, it's not the same, it's different. And that's why the success rate for each of them is quite high because I don't use the same strategy. So I'll show you everything here. I didn't want this video to be so long, but well, so you click on exchanges. I use Binance, so I'll just select Binance. So it shows me only cryptos from Binance. Cryptos from Binance. So you click on number of upcoming events to sort by cryptos with the most upcoming events. So you see, Komodo has the most upcoming events, has about 17 upcoming events. So let's see Commando. Let's look at Commando's KMD, CMC, or Coin Market Cap. We're looking at its tokenomics, which is very important. A lot of people ignore that. It's part of the reason why their strategy doesn't work. Tokenomics is key. It's the absolute, more of like the absolute key, kind of. So tokenomics is okay. Total supply is 140 million. Max supply is likely going to be infinity. That's why it's not shown here. Then circulating supply is 135. So virtually almost all of the total supply is already out. It's already circulating. So this is good. So it has about 17 upcoming news. Five of them are catalyst news. Catalyst news means news that are most likely going to impact the price. So that's what catalyst news are in on this platform. So let's go and check it out. KMD USDT. So you see. So then let's go check on daily. We want a token in accumulation. Boom. This is exactly what we want. This is exactly what we want. So I can get into this. In fact, at the close of this video, I'm going to get into this, but I'm most likely not going to at the moment due to um, the structure of BTC. BTC is the control variable. I've actually done a video about that in the past. How BTC influences the price of other crypto tokens, and that's why it's called the control variable. So for now, BTC is not stable, so I may likely not get into this, but I will keep monitoring this. And the moment I see that BTC is kind of stable, I'm most likely going to get into this. There is a high potential to the upside, like massive potential to the upside here. So token accumulation has a lot of upcoming news, and everything is just in place. Great tokenomics, token with upcoming news, token in accumulation. That's my swing trading strategy. So I guess I've shown you everything. You can take a look at this KMD, which is Komodo, anytime you want. So this is Crypto Wolf. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.